it's good to talk to you. You know, this is I'd say Charlotte's Web is one of the stocks that I hold that I have never sold a share of, nor even really looked to yet. So happy to have you on the show. Why don't you give our audience a background of what Charlotte's Web is all about, and just for those who might not have heard of the company.
Sure. We're a vertically integrated supplier, manufacturer of CBD products, hemp extract products that include CBD. We have been operating since 2014, when hemp became legal or differentiated from marijuana post the 2014 Farm Bill. And we are currently the category leader. And we're very excited for the future. We listed on the CSC in August, and the sky's the limit at this point.
You reported Q3 revenue of 17.7 million, an increase of 57%. That's all from the sale of CBD products in the United States, correct?
It's correct, yes. The majority of our products, I'd say, over 90%, 97% are sold in the United States. And so this is our market. This is really our focus. And I think everybody agrees. The United States market is really where the focus is for the products that are health and wellness focused to be sold.
Sure. Is the CBD that you sell in the United States derived exclusively from hemp plants containing a THC content of below 0.3%?
Absolutely. So we only use hemp. We grow everything ourselves or through contract farmers. Those are controlled through our processes, SOPs, and protocols. And we create our own seeds. So we really have control throughout the process. We know what our plants do in terms of performance in the field. We know where the THC limits are, and we're very cautious about making sure that they're indeed industrial hemp.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what are your clients buying Charlotte's Web oil products for? What do they use them for?
Yeah, so anecdotally, we've heard that the top three uses of our product are number one is stress, occasional stress. Number two is sleep, and number three is occasional inflammation that our products are sold for. We really see massive opportunity there. I think that particularly the first one, occasional stress, is something that everybody deals with, and so our products work well for that.
Yeah, you bet. There's no such thing as recreational CBD, is there?
That's correct. The recreational and medicinal don't apply to us, and oftentimes people ask us, are you recreational or are you medicinal? And we're neither. We're wellness, and that's who we are. We're a health and wellness company.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hess, how much cash are you sitting on right now?
Currently, we're in the range of 70 million. It's something that keeps us better capitalized than the rest of our competitors in the space, and it's something that we look forward to deploying using some of our strategies that we've been working on here in the last 16 months.
Is the strategy for Charlotte's Web to dominate the wellness category exclusively in hemp-derived CBD products in the United States exclusively? Is that your sole focus, or are there other anticipated business expansions, business lines in development?
So first, international expansion is absolutely something that we're looking into. We've been working in Western Europe for quite some time and really setting up a supply chain, understanding the regulatory framework there, and look forward to making some announcements in 2019. In terms of actual business line, what are we doing? Is it wellness? Is it dietary supplement? Is it food? We have a lot of considerations internally, and I would say the most profound one is wellness, because I think that's something that is a category that neither recreational or medicinal marijuana touch, and that's an opportunity for us. Outside of that, we see opportunity in beverage, of course. That's been a big discussion. There are some opportunities in food, and we're exploring. We're very cautious, thoughtful about how we approach those categories.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. The proliferation of CBD as an ingredient in the United States as a direct result of the expanded ability of farmers to now plant hemp pretty much continental USA wide without any fear of repercussion legally. Is that going to make it more challenging for Charlotte's Web going forward to extract and develop products profitably, or is it not that much of a concern?
I think that's not that much of a concern. I think that's something that is actually something that opens markets for us. So now we get access to more farmland and more opportunity, which allows us to really look at our cost structure and be deliberate about how we're driving forward and managing our cost of production.
Does the current legal framework in the United States give you the opportunity to import hemp-derived CBD from outside of the United States?
To be honest, that hasn't been a consideration for us. We're very proud that we have only sold product made here in the United States and grown here in the United States. So that's really something that we're remaining focused on and want to support the U.S. agricultural infrastructure.
We've seen that CBD has increasingly become the focus of clinical research and university level research in terms of its potential applications for ailments ranging from cancer to epilepsy. Is Charlotte's Web in a position to participate in the medical evolution of CBD as a pharmaceutical ingredient? Should that be deemed positive, effective by the FDA going forward?
I think the opportunity is there to participate given the infrastructure that we have in place, given the knowledge of manufacturing, cultivation, extraction that we have. But currently that's really looked at more by the pharmaceutical companies, and we're remaining committed to our health and wellness scope. I think that's something that we will explore, but it's not something that we'll look at in 2019. That's in the future of the company.
Interesting. I'm looking at all of the different states, and from where we sit in Canada, it's kind of, you know, both an opportunity for cannabis entrepreneurs in the U.S. that gives them the ability to segment markets geographically that we don't have so much access to, with only, of course, 10 provinces and territories. But is it going to not present more of a challenge to preserve market share for you as a national producer of a product as all of these different producers come on and start to compete? I mean, is there not the potential for a price competition in CBD itself to drive the price and therefore the margin of products lower over time?
Well, we think that that's something that is a couple of years out. The infancy of this industry is really driving that. There's a lot of cost of setting up operations and getting going. And that's something that we've been doing for the last 4 years. So we have a distinct advantage that people know our brand. We have the infrastructure in place. And, you know, there's so much opportunity there given everything we've done. Of course, brands are going to come online, but they've got learning to do. And it's not an overnight process.
You bet. All right, Hess, that's a great introduction to the company. We're going to be happy to follow the company's progress as it develops. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, gentlemen.